All I know is we had lunch afterwards. Yeah.
It was on Hawthorne
They're
Boulevard.
recording us.
Hawthorne Boulevard at some restaurant that we ordered. I mean, we
went to a
at the place.
studio. We went to a studio.
Yeah, but that one was a studio.
So, but when we were in a restaurant, when we were getting interviewed, I said, I don't even know why this guy's here.
Yeah.
It should be Steph or Bergenol or Charles that should be here. This guy didn't do nothing but freaking put money on the table with JG and freaking copied all our stuff.
Yeah, he didn't say one thing.
Alright.
He was quiet the whole time.
Take a picture.
Like,
So we can post it
Okay,
on the
so
ground.
look, you gotta go like this. Tony's just looking this way.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what the
You're
he's
doing
doing.
He's holding the belt, bro.
Give me this.
Here, here's my belt.
Give me a mic.
All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
I love you guys, man.
I'm only sucking in for so
All right,
long.
you gotta put that.
Oh.
I can't believe, man. Archie, I can't believe, man, you wanted me to freaking cap this guy.
That's messed up, bro.
The what?
I heard you wanted to put a hit on me.
He said, let's box. He said, I got the belt. All right, motherfucker, Mike Tyson, let's box. That's what he said. That's why we're still laughing about it. That was 20 years ago.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
20
that
years.
out
But
loud.
before that, it was 30 years ago.
LOL.
And that's part of my story. Hey, that's part of my story. I'm thankful that the race between you two, nothing went wrong. Like, pay up, lost,
Oh yeah, that was good.
no rematch. No more rematch. That's why it ended up in this battle.
This dude pulls up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
He showed up with tiny slicks. And he goes to me, did you see the tires yet? I was like, that's too small, dude. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
I said, damn it. Later, he's like, back up in the rear end.
Spec. So now ever since that day, we go all the way to San Diego. We got 20-inch slicks.
Yep.
And
I
then
went and bought, dude. I swear to you, I bought it.
the next day, speed shop,
This shit.
speed shop,
Yeah.
right? And then we go to San Diego against the all-wheel drive guys. He goes, ain't no Honda gonna beat an all-wheel drive car. And I usually hold the money because, you know, they trust me with the money. And Arch crosses with the freaking in front of the all-wheel drive. It's like, was that a Honda? Was that a Honda? Just passed by. I was like, was that a Honda? Pay up, bitch.
Uh-huh.
Tony. Well, I got to tell all these stories later, man, in front of everybody. Me and Tony used to hustle at the street races. This guy came up with a plan. He goes, hey, let's set up a big race, right, between us. Pretend it's a real race. And I'll beat you. And I bet you're going to get people hitting you up for a race for money. And sure enough,
so
it
much
worked,
money
man.
that night. Dude. Fuck.
Chris Show might be showing up.
Ready, bro.
Chris Show showing up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was like,
That's pretty
up to
smart.
this day, he still remembers that story.
Hell yeah, that was so fun.
That's super smart.
Killed so many people that way.
H-Mart out there.
They were like, oh, he can beat him. Oh, he must be slow.
Yeah, so boom.
I don't know what the cows are.
The only one that got away is
Yeah.
Steph. Because freaking
My wife,
Steph, we raced.
she washes.
I had my buddy drive my car and intentionally lose. But after Steph collected, you didn't want to race again.
Yeah, I remember that. He's like, no, I'm done. I'm done.
He collected money from us.
Maybe an hour and a half.
Steph's always been smart.
Over.
Okay, weekend was Selmar, Saticoy, and then weekdays when we have our own private, like one on
And we did Canoga.
Canoga and last. Yeah,
Yep, Canoga last.
yeah. These guys battled down Canoga last.
That's crazy. Tony, you have a shop still, right?
Yeah. 42 years, same shop.
Whoa.
Yeah, I've owned it for 26, but the same place. Used to be Underground 4.
Dang.
Yeah, so now I named it Mid Valley, but yeah, same shop,
Oh,
same
sick.
place.
Okay.
Hopefully another 20 years would be nice.
And you're doing like service, you're doing
Everything.
Honda
I do a
stuff.
lot of S2000s, NSXs, you know, old school Integras, but mainly I do everything, but I've got a lot of S2000s in there right now.
Oh wow.
Like 12. Just
Dang.
motors and whatever. They track it, and, you know, street race track, whatever they do with them. But as long as they keep blowing them, I'm happy.
Do the customers like know who you are like when they come in?
Some do, and some go. They'll sit there and look through a Yelp review, and then they'll read the articles, and they get all crazy, and they, oh my God, this is him, and they bring their kids in, and the kids all, you know, Mr. Fuchs, and yeah, pretty cool.
That's cool.
They remember us. The older people, the younger people know about us.
Okay.
So it's fun.
Wow. Pretty impressive, man. I mean, that's like 30 years. That's because I remember, I'll tell you my quick story. I was reading your articles in biology class instead of reading biology chapters. I was sitting back there with turbos open,
Yeah,
watching and reading you guys.
And everything.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, that's a long time in the game.
Yeah, we did it back in early 90s, real early 90s, late 80s.
Right.
We were at the street races. So it was, we all survived.
Facts,
know?
yeah.
We used to do some crazy, racing and all the gangbangers out there shooting everybody. We all survived it.
Right, it was a different world. It was an interesting mix of multicultural type youth, all with these cars, but coming from a lot of different backgrounds.
Yep.
And you would definitely get some characters.
Yeah, it was fun times. Still is. We all get along.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this. Were you originally like your first car for street racing activities? Was it a Honda or was it?
No, my very first was a Toyota mini truck.
Okay.
I had side drafts, nitrous on it, and I kept blowing the transmission. It just wasn't. And my very first one was in January of '92. I bought my Integra, brand new at the dealership for $11,500 with
But
air
you're not the
conditioning.
guy that started Honda drag racing. It's some old Japanese guy with a Prelude and an Integra that hit nitrous.
Allegedly.
And then he tells me he sold his stuff to Captain Neo. Captain Neo, the guy that don't want to race me?
Didn't want to race anybody.
Yeah.
I never raced him. Yeah, we were there, and we used to race the Mustangs and everything with the cars and just kill them at the street races. Then it started being every Honda started coming, and then that's when it took off.
When you like pulled off the lot with the DA.
I was just gonna use it for a little thing. I didn't know I was gonna, like a year later, I was gonna actually pull it off the street and just make it a race car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we did. It's just strictly race car and towed it everywhere. We used to go to San Diego tracks. By the ocean. What was that track by the ocean we went to all the time?
Carlsbad?
Terminal Island.
Oh, Terminal Island.
Carlsbad,
Okay.
Terminal Island we went to all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that's where we drove it, and then after that we just pulled it off, went to the first battle, and that's where we started. It seemed like every weekend, but every weekend we were getting battle or going to the dyno, going to the battle, going to the dyno. Most of us stopped street racing once we got into battle.
I see. Was that like part of Battle's like agreement to race in the program? You had to like kind of get off the street, or was it more like all the cars dedicated?
All the cars went there, and what happened. Frank went there, and they didn't want the imports there. They only wanted the domestic. That's how he started that. He started getting everything going, and everybody started going. We had more fun there than at the track because every damn week somebody either got in an accident, somebody got shot, somebody got tickets. So it was that's why we got out of the street race.
Yeah.
It was bad, but now you can't get away with nothing.
Remind us of some of the firsts that you accomplished in those days. Some of the notable things.
God, it was fastest Integra, quickest fastest Integra. Then I took the title of the fastest Honda Acura. Raced. We did a thing with the Quick 16. And we went the world's fastest, and Japan brought their car.
So the Quick 16 was when
Frank's, that was when he
everybody put all the cars on the trailer. There's like an iconic photo of all the cars.
Well, that was at that picture there. That was in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. But we started doing this Quick 16.
Oh, was the class?
Yeah, with the class,
Yeah.
And then Japan brought their fastest CRX, and it just so happened when we were racing, we both ended up. I think it was 1 and 2. I was 1, he was 2, and we went down the whole list of all the 16 cars. We ended up in the finals, and I beat him.
Now the CRX from Japan, was that like the top fuel CRX, the white one?
Top fuel white one.
Okay.
That was when we got beat him for the world record. So, and those guys are really nice guys.
Talk about that. That's like the Japanese are typically really respectful, and there's a lot of like camaraderie there.
And, very nice, and invited us to go to Japan and all this stuff. They're really, really nice people, and kind of took some stuff from them as far as how clean everything was and how they did stuff.
Right.
They did it a lot better. So that's how we progressed. We started out just regular motor, then nitrous, and then side drafts, nitrous, and then turbo nitrous, and just kind of progressed up. I got out of it, unfortunately, right before they started doing the methanol and all-wheel drive, which I still don't think is To me, I like the front wheel drive. That's to me, take a front wheel drive car and go from point A to point B as fast as you can.
Oh, wow.
If you do all wheel drive, it's like a rear wheel drive. It's not, you got too much advantage, but the front wheel drive, that's the hard part, is getting it down the track and not breaking an axle, crashing or anything. You know what I'm saying?
So for you, was it more about like the challenge of making the physics work on what people would say is like the wrong wheel drive? Or
what it was, every week we went out, we tried to beat the next guy. I always tried to be the fastest. So we went almost every weekend to every track everywhere, and it was always somebody was faster that week, somebody was faster this week, somebody was faster, and that's what you did. You got a little paycheck, and back then a little paycheck went a long way on those cars, and we used to just do everything. I mean, just so many different things you do to the car. You know, cut it, gut it, no hatch. We put trash bags back there, everything to get the weight down, and then we progressed, and then how I became the world's fastest was NHRA invited 4 cars, which was me, Steph, I think it was Abel and Adam Soratori. Us 4 were the only ones that were allowed to go, and that's when I became the world's fastest. I did, like, me and Stefan were just like neck and neck, but I kept beating them by a little bit, and then it got to 1061 in front of the whole crowd. And the funny thing is, before we would race, all the rednecks and all from the NHL were all flipping us off and saying, "You shouldn't be here, get out of here." We made our first pass, and I had never seen so many people come over and congratulate us, got autographs and just taking pictures, and were cheering us on the rest of the night. And then one time, John Force and Don Prudhomme were walking, and Don Prudhomme looks at the car and he goes, "You have the slicks in the wrong, it should be the back." And he laughed and walked by. You know, so that's how it progressed, you know, from that, and that's how we got where we were.
Wow. So that was a Pomona race where they invited all 4 out, and Adam brought, he still had the RX-7, or was that those were before the NSX days?
He had the RX-7,
right?
And then Abel had his red Mazda, then I had mine, and Steph had his black Civic.
Okay.
So
before the crazy 2 chassis car.
Yeah, before Adam had his NSX.
And then had you acquired the wheelie bars at that point? Were you running?
No. So the wheelie bars came probably a year later.
Okay.
That's when Ed Bergenholz came out with it. And in my head, I had the theory of doing it, but I never mentioned it. And they got the credit because they did it. They did it. They were ballsy enough to bring it out, and they get the credit. But you know, I was always around V8 muscle cars and drag racing back in the day. So I was always like, God, we could put those in the back of the car, but no, it wouldn't work. And they had the balls and did it, and it worked.
I mean, that's like a whole topic in itself, the wheelie bar acquisition era when everyone switched over to it. That's a whole other topic we probably
that was the crazy days. And not everybody got it right. It took a lot of work to get that going, to do it right. And then eventually they banned it because everybody was basically running on the front tires and the wheelie bars.
Right.
And that was getting unsafe. But that was back, I think it was like 98 they came out with that, the first ones, and then everybody copied it.
Let's go back to you a little bit. So that 2-page spread in Turbo, when the car has the livery on it, and it has, I think it's got the Racing Heart CPRs on it.
Yep. God, I wish I had those wheels still.
Tony.
I wish I had those wheels. God, those things are...
Tony. Those wheels, dude.
Dude, they're in mint condition. And I ended up, when I got rid of the car, or I got screwed out of the car by a sponsorship, and then I had the wheels and somebody wanted them, and I said, just give me $1,000 for them. Brandon, they're $10,000 right now, mint condition.
So,
you know?
yeah, so that's my last, like, branded memory of the car, right? What happens after that?
Well, that was just strictly then I started driving for other people because I didn't have my car no more.
I see.
So I started driving I drove for Myles, I drove for the jerk that got me out of racing. He had somebody, he wanted me to drive their car. I drove their car in Texas, and then I drove a little blue Civic at the battle.
I see.
And then that was it.
I see.
That was the end of an era.
Hey, Tony.
Bad sponsorship deal. Don't let anybody ever do that to you.
Would you come back? Like,
I always
seeing
tell
you in
Myles,
here?
I would love to come back, but it takes from back in the day, we would do every paycheck, and you know, you bought a car for 11,000 and you slowly did things to it, and years progressed, you did things, the car got faster and faster. Now to be competitive, you need 300 grand minimum. You know, that's just to be competitive. But I still say,
so lucky we didn't find this nitrous. If we found that hidden
nobody
nitrous,
could find it.
if we found that hidden nitrous,
Right? He would have been exposed. He would have been
They
exposed.
couldn't find
We'd
it.
all know his
Because
secret.
it was allegedly I had nitrous back then. Couldn't find
where
it.
he's exactly at. All right.
Yeah,
It was
I
in the
told
cage.
everybody-
Because he
I
hit
said-
another car.
It was in the cage, wasn't it? It was in the cage,
I
wasn't
told
it,
everybody,
Tony?
I said, listen, if you can find it, I'll give you 10 grand. And not one person ever found it. And all was simple. I came out with the exhaust pipe from California Muffler. He made an exhaust pipe from the throttle body down. So it was the first ram air. So I had the nitrous way in the bumper, the nozzle way down there, and then the bottle I had behind my seat with the jacket over, and that was it. And nobody ever found it. They were looking in the intake. I said, if you can find it in the engine compartment, I'll give you 10 grand. No one ever found it.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. All right.
What is Archie guy? Is it Pope 10 or something?
We do have somebody in the back that shows up and goes, are you guys going to keep doing that for long? But this guy shows up. At least you have one. Yeah, we're all
All right, y'all. We are headed to the dinner right now. That was insane, man. Got to spend a little bit of time with Tony, the OG Tony Fuchs, and that was dope. What a cool moment. Now we're gonna try to head over to Elsinore for dinner and see some other folks. We got to meet Archie. Dude, this is this is kind of crazy, I'll be honest with you guys. So yeah, let's see what we get on the way there. And pretty cool day, pretty cool stories for sure, guys. We are outside Lake Elsinore Casino, and dude, it's actually gonna be kind of sick. I didn't know Myles was gonna do this. Look at this. Apparently we got a whole area for activities going on today, so this was not expected, guys. Let's see what this turns into. Brought a couple cars over here I didn't expect to be driving on the street. Let's check those out.
Did you get the when
Fuck
I like
yeah,
pulled back?
but I made a stupid laugh.
Just ignore it.
I was
Just
like, dude,
ignore
the
it.
thing's
I did
not
a stupid
comfy
laugh,
drive,
so.
man.
Like we were both shocked. We were like, oh.
Yeah, I don't lift.
Dude,
I just freaking pulled
that
back.
thing echoed, I'm pretty sure, the whole street.
It
That was
did.
nice. That was
did.
nice.
You got it, Pat?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Dude, I did not know you had this car this whole time.
Really?
No, I just know the red one.
Oh, yeah. I got this one too, you know, toys, right?
Oh man, how many more you got?
That's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I might jump on that pool low key.
Hey, and we right at the pool?
Yeah. I mean, you get enough drinks in anybody, they'll do anything. They said we can go in there.
You know, a lot of these old heads might just, or they might just, you know, whoever got beef with each other might just, you know, settle it right there in the pool.
You're like, I'll go first.
I got no beef with nobody. These old guys, man, they're stubborn.
Definitely some.
Yeah.
Some
You
rivalries.
probably already know. Yeah,
For
like,
sure.
I don't know if he was trying to stir the pot, but
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna keep it mature. We're gonna tell stories. And as long as everybody keeps it respectful, fun, should be a nice night. If somebody gets kind of out of line and too drunk, then, you know. And the drinks might be flowing, y'all, so. And everybody's too old
yeah,
to.
you know, hopefully.
It's a bunch of 50s and mid 50-year-olds.
Bro, a lot of these people could be my dad. Probably yours too.
Yo, yeah, they up there.
You're too old for that, bro. Yeah, you know, honestly, I don't want to see two old people fight.
Because somebody's gonna be, somebody will get hurt, you know.
I just want to hear all the stories. I mean, there's a lot of stories
right here.
Yeah. See, Pat knows what I'm talking about. There's a lot
yeah.
of stories gonna be coming out.
Yeah, on a real level.
Oh, yeah,
there's a lot
yeah.
of history and stories, and I've never seen these guys in the same space since those years.
I've never seen them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
before my time.
dang. Yeah. I was telling Tony, like, dude, I was reading your turbo article in biology class.
Oh,
I had your magazine in the biology book, and was reading the magazine instead of biology article or chapters. It was funny. Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, man, that's before my time, dude. I'm just curious to see. You know, I want to learn the history.
Yeah.
Younger generation.
You know that infamous 10mm.
I didn't bring anything.
You really need a 10?
Damn.
Oh, you got one. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. I didn't expect the whole like parking lot for activities. I guess. Huh?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
some cars coming
kind
or
of a
something.
last-minute thing.
Oh, cool. I'm excited. Tomorrow will be fun. It's gonna be a great weekend. Great weekend. What a way to get started. So I gotta catch everybody coming in. So go ahead and introduce yourself for all the youngsters out there.
Do a Dyno, long timer, old schooler. I got the whole family with me.
Got the whole squad.
Yes, sir.
OG Do It Dyno, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Many years in the game.
And I got all my mini-me's.
Coming for the reunion.
Yes, sir.
Y'all enjoy.
Thank you.
Right?
Oh, wait, I set it up. I hope to set it up.
They got good prime rim.
You got your work? Dang. It was nothing's free, right? What they got you like? You gonna check it?
You better show up too.
Oh, that's on the low. You go, man.
Match. It's all different, and it's supposed to be this car should be above your car.
Whoa.
What the hell, dude?
Well, look. I think he got it from that race. This one over here, the top corner. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Back when I was slow.
Yeah. That was a
I
race.
still remember
Hey.
we were at Terminal Island, and his coolant bottle popped off, and he goes, "Let's race again for money." I said, "Nope." I took his money and left.
That's
I was
exactly
like,
what you did.
"Nope."
More than once, too. And then he's like, I say, "You're squeezing." No, it's all stock. That was the most favorite infamous sentence out there back
Right?
then. It's all
It's
stock.
all motor.
All motor, all stock.
Dude, how come your signature's literally is different than everyone?
Hey, that's how you do it, bro. You can't keep it the same. That's how they forge it.
It's a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work. But you did it.
These guys
This
are
is
all
awesome.
These guys are like you said. It's a reunion. It's an event. I'm like, what's the difference? On the event, we're supposed to hire people for the event. Reunion is just a reunion.
Oh, we don't know.
Well, I didn't know what my reunion is gonna be like. People still calling right now. We're telling them 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Is this sponsored, Myles?
So this was our tradition every Honda meet with Hasport and VTech Academy. We've been doing it for the last 2 years, and we're starting to pack my garage. So my wife said, you better find a bigger place. So I got a bigger place, and I'm like, you know what? Since it's so big, I'm gonna do a reunion. I tried to throw this reunion for H Day. I try to tell Javier Ortega, hey, you got to introduce the original Honda guys that started this game. No phone calls, no text back, no replies. I see him at H-Day, he goes, you expecting me to do something for you? You quit this game a long time ago. Look at this now. I mean, so I'm trying to convince Ryan we're gonna go Honda meet and race. Keep your stuff in the East Coast.
How are you doing? How come I'm crossing his out? I crossed out all JRs.
Hey, B. Look at their signatures, bro. They don't want to write their whole name and just
Because you know what that means.
You know what that means? Look, Archie and him there. Child support. Child support.
Ex-child support. Look at, I haven't had child support in 30 years.
Hey, Arch. How come you and Tony's signature is the same, bro?
He's just shot. He just wants to be like me. That's all.
Yeah, I want to be sexy. You know.
Tony doesn't want to be recognized for all the Asian babies you got.
Yeah, one kid might come and say, hey, Daddy, give me some money.
You owe me some money. Look at that. So you can tell guilty people. They just what is? That doesn't even look like an F. I already signed all that, huh?
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Good to see you, man. I know. This is cool. It's turned into something.
This is like something, right?
Wow. Okay.
What's going?
How's it going?
Not bad. Not bad. Good to see you, Mr. Brian. Good to see you. You guys have put together what looks to be. It's going to be a grand event today.
Should be a grand event.
Man, busy weekend for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's good. That's all
Yeah.
good. That's, hanging out with friends. That's why we come here.
Yeah. This is going to be cool. I'm excited.
Goosebumps from this whole shit, man. It's going to be amazing.
Right. When do you get to see all these knuckleheads in the same place?
Without a DeLorean with the Mr. Fusion on it.
Right. Yeah.
Knuckleheads is right there. It's going to be great.
This is going to be cool.
Baby, ain't no thing. Oh, I feel like a king. Oh, I feel like a king. I don't know where I'll end up. All I know is I'll never stop, yeah, baby. I ain't no thing. Oh, I feel like a king.
Well, you guys are been here all day, probably. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah.
Something, yeah.
There you go.
Look, he forgot who I am already.
Well, I haven't seen some of you guys in like 20 years, so it's hard to. Archie. Okay.
Let me figure out from like 8 guys I have already at the back.
Yeah, get everybody liquored up, and then the stories will start flowing. And then somebody's gonna say some fucked up shit, and then that's golden. Because then you know it'll be true, because their guard is down. And finally, 20 years later, it'll just come out. They've been begging to tell their stories, I think.
100%.
It's not. There's no question. There's no question. They've been wanting to tell these stories.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna have rivals eating next to each other. So, oh yeah,
Sweet.
with people that used to be like, oh, I hate that crew. They're gonna be together again. So,
Liquor them up. A little lubrication.
This is gonna be an event, boys.
Oh, am I gonna wear it now? Oh, okay.
Gray or white? Gray or white stuff?
Great, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Steph, dude, you got the biggest photo, bro. Did you look at that right there? You got the biggest freaking photo, dude.
Hey, Steph, can you autograph?
Yellow cards are photogenic. I don't
Steph, can you autograph this for our sponsors?
You want to do all of them?
Yeah. I know the way. I'm gonna know the way you autograph, all right? Because look at the way Tony treats autograph. You know what that means? Child support. You can't read it.
Is that really the thing? Oh, I don't know. Mine's a little hard to read, but
There you go. See? Thanks, Al.
yeah, no problem.
No time. So yeah.
What's up, brother? That's a nice
Broke my hair now from
Dude,
last time, huh?
looking sick.
Little different.
Damn, handsome devil.
I don't know. Wife wanted it like this or some shit.
Man, good to see you, dude. You recognize these fucking guys?
Look at this.
This one right here is retired right now.
What's up? How you been? Long time no see. Last time I heard about you, you broke your ankle or leg. Yeah.
Femur,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, dude, it's been a long
I'm still
time.
alive.
Yeah, good shit.
The rumors said I was dead.
Yeah. Still working on cars?
Blowers, superchargers, big high horsepower shit. V8.
V8s, yeah. I'm still doing the little Honda 4-cylinders. Just not building them anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
Nah, not in California. I can't get away with it. Well, of course.
I've never
Hey,
had
thank God we all still look good for our age. And you're younger than me. I'm 57.
I'm 57, fool.
Oh.
I'm a 69er.
So am I.
What month?
February.
That's what I'm saying.
I just turned.
You just turned. Mine's next month.
Oh,
20.
so then I'm older than you. There you go.
What's
Nice.
Oh shit! I thought we were the
Oh,
oldest.
no, this guy.
Oh my god!
That's why I said you gotta get Geritol for, you know, the pens and shit.
Fucking hilarious. I'm so glad that you're here. Really.
Yeah, I finally had to come. He said it was at a casino. I was like, I'm there.
Well, it took Charles forever to see you at your shop.
Yeah, no, he didn't even see me at the shop. I came there and I wasn't there, and then finally talked me into going to the meet they had in the valley. So I went to the meet at night, and it was fucking ice cold. It was freezing. I was like, God damn it! And we went. It was just me and him and a few other guys. That was it.
Still like that, brother.
Thank you. So do you, man.
Look exactly.
Separate game, just a little bit, but you know, that's what we do. It goes somewhere, you know. And I just went on a diet, unlike this guy.
You know
here,
you're
you know?
special, but they don't want Explorers.
Her brother, check this shit out. On the way coming here.
Oh,
She's married to Tommy. Tommy's got some.
Oh, you're talking about that's the little Daisy car. Yeah.
I was gonna ask
Can you guys move? I love you, but hey, we already patched things up, so don't.
You want to start now?
Arch,
Look, hey,
Arch.
hey, look at how short this guy is now. He lost some height.
Yeah, when you freaking carry a mech, I freaking got on the height. Oh shit. I was the shortest dude. What a dick too, but nice. I'm as nice as Brian Gillespie. Oh, what? Wait, are you guys the Explorer guy?
Tomorrow.
I got a bunch of Honda parking in the parking lot.
Tomorrow.
I still need water.
What's up, bro? Kevin.
Oh, Archie. What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Good yourself?
Good.
You guys gotta get drinking wristbands.
Okay.
Brandon.
What's up, big dog? How you doing? Been a minute.
Ready for this epic night, you know?
This is gonna be a night to remember.
A lot of these guys haven't been together since like the track, you know what I mean?
Right, over 20 years ago type of shit.
When they were wanting to compete each other, you know what I mean? Now they're just wanting to hang out.
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
interesting. It's interesting.
Cool times.
We never saw this coming, though, back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Never saw this coming.
Not this many big heavy hitters, dude.
This is crazy.
Overweight.
What?
The future of
And the gang, the new generation
next
too?
generation, yeah.
Whoa.
Give me a hug. Get
See
that
you.
thing out of
Oh
my
my
face.
gosh. So, you guys just saw the homegirl Renee right now. She brought Daisy out. But dang, guys. What a cool day already. This CRX, I think I need this in my life though. I think I need this in my life. My shadow's in the shot, guys, but this car is I can't even say the words. It's effing clean. Oh my God. You gotta be freaking shitting me, you guys. Seriously. New weather stripping. This looks, might be aftermarket, but I don't know if that's the aftermarket window strip there. This car, whoever did the job on this car did a pretty decent job. Wow. I'm not mad at this at all. If this car ever comes up for sale, I'm getting it.
Mikey, you don't remember. I think the last time we saw was like 10 years ago. At the spot.
I tried to kidnap Vit, it didn't work. We stopped by the shop. What? I'm like, Vit, let's go.
No.
He's like, I can't.
You can't leave?
Yeah, because he has too much work for tomorrow. Hi, Brandon.
Man, I have so much stories about Vit. I don't want to tell that story here.
You can't tell that flip your car story no more.
Charles, turn around. What shirt is he wearing?
I can't tell the story without the guy. They think I'm bullshitting.
It's all about a lie. It's all sugar-coated.
Hey, after I tell all my kids a story,
It's all PG.
I tell her, just remember, I'm a compulsive liar.
That's fine. And wait, who are you? I don't know who you are.
Like
I have dementia too. I don't know who you are. Wait, you're Ralph, huh? Oh, okay,
My daughter knows everything.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, T.O.?
Looking for the food.
How goes it?
It's good. It's good.
Oh, yeah, I need to get a hug. You're right. Tippy, good to see you.
I don't want to pick up any more phone calls, man.
All right. Hold on. We need
It's still going. You want me to turn it off? Put your hand over it. Put your hand over it. Oh, wait. Real quick.
Yeah. Yo, what up? We're here. We're going to get drunk. You're going to hear some shit talking to that person or that person or that person or that person right there. I don't know, but it's going to get wild. I'm normal right now, so you'll see me later.
You're only normal.
Remember this.
Yeah.
Right.
Another 10 minutes.
Cut it.
Cut it.
What's the hair, bro? I can see you did this a long time ago. Right? You gotta do like a mullet, like a short. You gotta do the all kinds of. Yeah, I know, right?
I made a deal with the devil many years ago. He gets more hair than. How you doing?
That guy.
I know.
What? I know the I think I know you. You've been around somewhere before. I've seen you.
What's up, dude? My Fox bag?
It sure is.
Bro, I just digitized all those videos. Yesterday I picked them up. I got an interview with you, with the buck teeth, like the Butch Spanky interview. So awkward and funny. It's like classic. But I just picked them all up yesterday. It's like old street racing stuff. It's old battle. It's the Battle Riot from like a handicap footage.
4x6 picture of like the Motel 6.
Yeah, I got the video. I got the full video of that whole night.
Good. You should have the start.
Dude, yeah, the fights in the pool area.
Then you have the original one, because I know how when it started. That was one of Tom's friends, the twins, that hang out.
Yeah.
The guy wanted some guys like at the pool. And I remember he's like, "I'll fight anybody for like $10," and then one of the twins came up and they just knocked him out.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, that's when I went. It was dope.
We had Motel 6 shirts because Gary Height's mom made worked for a company that made Motel 6 shirts. So 3 of us had Motel 6 shirts. So I kept walking out talking to the cops when they show up, and I was like, "Hey, like, no, we're good."
You know, they had the National Guard was there at the end.
That was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Because all the cops are at the AM/PM, so they had to call that.
Alex.
Yeah. How you doing?
How are you? Nice to meet you. I love your hair. Thank you. What's your name? Aaron. Nice to meet you.
The best time of that sucker. Good. And then he's like, people come in and see a smoke.
how's everything?
Fantastic. Look, what a night. Look at
She was like, are you nervous? I'm like, nah, this is like 2 generations above me.
Right. We were like reading the magazines of these guys.
No, so I always tell my kids the story, my lunch story. I was like, when I was a kid, I used to get $3 for lunch money every day. And I saved my money, so at the end of the month, I'd go and buy Super Street, Sport Compact, and Fortuner. And my mom used to yell at me, what do you do, bite out of the magazines? And that's how I would read and learn about all these guys.
All these guys. Dude, Alex, what does it feel like to have put in the amount of time you have, grown up in the space, and then now you read the magazines, now you're here. What is that?
What do you mean by here? I'm just teared up.
You're just here hanging out.
It is cool. It is. That's probably one of the coolest things. Like, I have a cool story about him. And when I was a kid, he came to Colorado for a show, an event. I was like 13, and my mom went and dropped me off. And this was my idol. I had every picture, and I walked up to him to meet him, and he blew me off. I was so angry. I was like, F that guy. I'm never talking to him again. He stepped up. You want to hear a quick story? Sure, that's free. So, when I was a kid, you're the guy I looked up to. I've never told you that? No, all right, I'm sure we'll get that out. But so when I was a kid, you went to Colorado for a show and events. And it was like a car show in downtown Pennsylvania.
I remember that.
So you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like 12, 13, 14. And my mom drove me there and dropped me off, and I waited all day to see you, and I tried to talk to you, and you blew me off. I was so pissed.
It's alright.
It's alright.
I don't remember. I felt like I never blew anybody off back then.
I'm gonna build fast on this one day too.
Maybe that worked out. So,
no.
Right. That was the motivation.
No. It was a cool story. I told Myles that story.
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
And then here we are all together.
I spoke to you one time. You still doing drifting?
Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes you get overwhelmed and just busy at those things, and I'm not able to give attention to where maybe it should be.
I have people that follow me. I know what that's like, and I tell people sometimes, like, I'm sorry.
I just think of myself back then, like never thinking in my head to blow anybody off. It would just be at like my maximum bandwidth and what I can just have attention to.
Yeah. Dude, I totally actually understand that. I said it in a positive way. It was just he was busy. He was talking.
Okay. He was, yeah.
You're super busy.
It comes full circle.
Take a picture with you.
Yeah, let me get this. Shit comes full circle. It's cool.
This is my wife. How's life, man?
That's sick.
Good, yeah. Married, have a couple of kids.
Good for you. How old are your kids?
11 and 2.
How long do you need to do? So, I might do it just
Well, I guess I go more and more. It's just what I keep learning is it's like all these things I want to do, and I look at like the market.
But he couldn't make it.
He's a bitch.
He was in the hospital 2 weeks ago again, so he was good.
That's a bitch move.
Oh, dude. He got really sick, like really sick. So he'll be out here in a couple weeks. We all look. That's funny.
I'm Alex, by the way. Alex out of Chicago. I know you. Really? Yeah. You live out in Hampton. That was like this. This is crazy!
Dang. All the OGs outside, huh? All the OGs outside.
Cut it off. Okay. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Huh? Oh, man. Hey, guys, Bubba's leaving already.
Shout out, do it, Dyno, Bubba.
Stories. All right, guys, Bubba's got a story because he's got to leave. Tell the story, Bubba. Yeah, tell me. Yeah. I've sold many dynos in my life. Wait, is the guy... Wait, where's Roger at? Roger's not here yet? Oh, so he was gonna bring Darren, R&D Dyno. All you guys know him, right? Darren is the reason why I own 4 dynos in my life. Because he charged me for three passes for $550 because the VTEC wasn't working. So I told Alan, if this guy charges us again, I'm gonna buy a dyno. You wanna bet? Yeah, let's bet. So at the end of the night, Darren gave me another $550 bill. And Alan goes, you're not really buying a dyno, are you? I go, yeah, not tomorrow because it's Sunday. Wait till I come in Monday. Come in Monday, I call. I must have been really pissed. I come into work Monday. I call DynoJet. DynoJet, how much is that dyno that R&D Dyno has in Gardena? He goes, oh, we have a new one. It's a 248X.
248X.
It's $42,000. I said, send it. I want it here by Friday. I got a race on Saturday. Paid whatever money, $46,000. The dyno showed up. I forgot the dyno was that big because it was on the floor at R&D. The dyno showed up on an 18-wheeler. The box was like 8 by 8 by 12 wide. And we're like,
we had the whole Doug ready to go in 4 days.
Where are we gonna put that?
Yep.
Like, I didn't know the dyno. So I called Bubba. Bubba, you need a dyno at your place? You want a dyno? Yeah. I'm sending a dyno your way. I don't ever want to pay for dyno ever again. And out of all the people that bought dyno for me, it took 20 years, but he paid me off. Everybody else that bought a dyno for me, yeah, they forgot about me. So thank you, Bubba.
Thank you.
Long story.
Long story. I fell asleep.
Hey, that's one guy. I got stories for every one of these guys. So, hey, Q&A, if you guys got any questions for all these old guys, especially the guys that autographs their name and I can't even freaking see if it's TF.
Dude,
it looked like a Chinese signature, like you know.
You know what it means. Sexy guy.
Sexy guy or...
Dude, why are you picking on the white guy, man? Fuck, dude.
We always picked on the white guy. Where's Junior at?
Where's Junior at?
For this white guy to last between these 4 guys, I gotta give it to him. He is a nice guy.
Hey, they only bent me over once. Why are you laughing? It was you, dude.
Hey, you guys got any stories you want to share? Before I tell the stories about all these guys here. So, hey, from this list, I want to thank everybody. I made this list because those are the people I can remember. And it was a bad mistake for me. It was a bad mistake for me to put it on Facebook and ask who was involved or who had an impact in import car. Wait, Scotty's here. Honda drag racing, right? And all these people started adding. You can tell I'm not biased because I missed all my homeboys. I missed Kenji, Mikey, and me, and all the guys that made an impact in my life. So I want to thank this guys. They're all here. I want to first start thanking the people, sponsors here. So every Honda meet, we had a tradition with Brian and JDI. We barbecue at the house and just hang out before the Honda meet. But I wasn't telling Brian this, but my wife kicked us out of the garage. So I got this place. Out of 30 years I've been in the industry, which, you know, Javier from H, they said I quit on the industry, so we'll talk about that later. There's only a handful of guys here that I can call, no matter what it is, about cars or any kind of help. There's only a handful of guys here that came to my rescue. Brian Gillespie is one of them. Whether it's ideas about cars, or ideas about having a party for all you guys, Brian's always yes. Secondly, you already know Mikey and Kenji are Grady. Mikey and Kenji are Grady. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I ask for help, they're always there. Yeah. This guy right here, he doesn't even want this name here because, you know, he wants to be low key. But me and Steph, I talk to him once every 5 years. And every time I call him for ideas, he's always welcome. He's always respected, and I've been humbled by Steph. I got to tell you a story later about Steph when we get to the story part. MDR is still probably setting up the booth on the beat. Kenny from Joe Tech, he's not here, but he told me since I'm doing this, he's buying a round of shots for the whole team.
Hey, let's go!
Skunk. Where's Skunk at? Where's Dave at? Dave Sue's over there somewhere? So Dave Sue texted me. Me and Dave have been Facebook banging for the past couple of years. And you know, it's always, I always got into trouble trying to fight other people's battles. And Dave Sue talks a lot of shit, but he's talking shit for a reason, and he explained to me why. And so from now on, I'm gonna let whoever he talks shit to can talk shit back to him, because I already paid enough lawyer bills to try to fight other people's battles. So thanks, Dave.
That's the car's fault.
On data, not here. Speed camp, stuck in traffic. His son missed our food, so he got Ubered in. OG, Paul, with Speed Camp. They're probably in the bedroom somewhere. The Rev Hard guy is always there. Peralta's in Power One.
Hey, let's go!
That's the loudest table in the one. So the Peralta boys, if you guys don't know the story, Greg Leone did an interview with me 3 years ago. And I told my story, I'm building my daughter a car. But I can't finish it because, you know, life's up and downs, I can't finish a car, right? So I got into trouble, but that's another story. So my daughter's car's been sitting in storage for a few years. I guess the Peralta boys at Allen Cab found that video. And they showed up here 3 years ago and Honda me. And they're like, hey, Myles, we're here for you this time. We'll never forget what you did for us. Rest in peace, Norman Peralta. You won battle. That little favor I did for them back in 1996, 97. Came back around 27 years later. They said, we're here for you. The world is round. You told us that. So they showed up at Honda Meet, told me that. They visited me that Tuesday. We went to storage. We looked at the car, my daughter's car. And ever since that day, from that day we saw the car in storage, the parts are showing up in front of my door. Thanks to Peralta boys. MPA, SP, wanted him here because he's supposed to be the one talking to the mic because he's funny as shit. I don't know where he's at. Oh, hey, this guy right here. So if he wants to interview you guys, let him interview you because he's crackle. Saigon. So Saigon, my boy Coy, my homeboy, my homie, thankful for life. Where's he at? So my boy Coy, the last time I saw him was 30 years ago. He's gonna hate the story again because he took my car, my CRX, to get fixed. And I haven't seen it in 30 years. He's supposed to fix it, but he forgot where he left it. But I love him anyways. He hooked us up with some, meals so that you guys can stay full. And, Q&As, anyone? So thank you for tonight.